Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Two Beards Podcast, where we drink some beer and then continue drinking the beer and then probably open another beer and then insert our attempt at describing the beer and then finish drinking the beer and then end the episode.
That was a great, extremely in-depth review of our podcast.
But first,
Coffee?
no. We need coffee. No.
I had some before I came here.
If you've seen any of the other episodes, sometimes I like to add a little surprise. Sometimes it's notated by our busy table, aka I have a knife today and two Italian aperitivo liqueurs and Contral. Because I thought it would look nice, not because I don't know if it's Italian or not, but it's an orange liqueur. So Nick is probably interested. But
yeah.
I got these.
Those tiny little apples. Why would you pick? They're nowhere near big enough. It's just, why would you pick an apple so early?
Nick, you would know I would never give you something I have never had before.
Oh, bar for these.
That's not true, because I've not had this before.
These little tomatoes.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Time
Are you telling me you just picked this off a tree and now here we are?
to find out.
No, it's a fucking tomato. And I don't enjoy this. I don't want to eat this part.
Delicious.
Kiwi. I do love kiwis.
They're little kiwi berries. I didn't know that they came in berry form.
I didn't know that was a thing either. It looked like a tiny little piece of shit tomato.
Uh-huh.
This is delicious.
But it's a kiwi.
This is delicious. Yeah, thank you for this delight.
I had no idea. It's not a hairy fruit thing that you're like confused on how you eat. It's just a nice little berry
Just
tree.
makes sense. You just eat it up. It's delicious.
I was thinking though, I was like, saw those and I was like, that would be fun to make a drink with.
Yes. Not only delicious, but fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that could... I feel like it could go both ways, right? Like you can make a nice summer drink out of it, nice crisp, refreshing drink. But then I feel like you could make it fit to be like nice and cozy too.
Why limit yourself?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah. To be fair, some flavors you're like, I don't want that in the summer, or I don't want that in the winter.
Yeah, true.
Well, this one.
But today,
nice.
let's get to the beer. What are we drinking?
We are drinking fresh fucking hop, bro. We are in fresh hop season.
You didn't edit the beer name or the company.
That's awkward.
So,
TBH, I thought you were doing that because I heard you say stoop. And so I was like, oh, he's doing that. But it's from Stoop Brewing Company in Seattle. And it's, I'll get that. And it's a fresh hop Fiend Italiano, a pilsner. Or however you normal fucking Italians say
from
pilsner.
Stoop.
Very interesting. I saw it and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. That sounds fucking weird. And it's fresh hop, so I'm down. So Levi read Italian and he's like, I'm fucking on it.
Yeah, I like to put... I'm a fan of Aperol in some beers because it's like orange and bitter and it just fits well with IPAs and stuff. So I was like, I'll just, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be like, this would add something to it. I don't know.
I do not know.
We here on this podcast stand Stoop Brewing. So I'm excited.
We stand Stoop
We
Brewing?
stan. It's like Twitter speak.
Whoa. It's really far away from me and I smell the deliciousness. Oh my God.
All I'm saying is we like Stoop Brewing.
Bro, smell
We're
the
fans.
opening of the can when you're done.
Can you just...
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
trying to pour my beer.
I'm excited. Smell the can.
I'm excited too, but now you're interrupting my pouring and delaying me the satisfaction of drinking said beer.
Hurry up and smell.
Yo, chill the fuck out.
It's so
chill the
delicious.
fuck out. Yeah, it's delicious.
That's all I need.
It's
That's
what
all
I
I need.
want.
That's all I needed.
Sure. What do you want me to say?
Just that, right there. What's the middle liqueur? called again? El Capitan? What was it?
Oh, Contrao. Contra.
Boom. Apparently, it's a song by Miguel. So that's a thing.
No, that says El Contrado.
I like it this way.
Not Contrao. You have to get your French spelling on.
Contre.
I told you.
Liqueur. It's an orange flavored triple sec liqueur produced in France.
I got it right.
Nailed it.
There you go. Used in a lot of like margaritas and things because the orange.
Yeah. That's right.
So
that's right. All right, beers.
It's all right. It's all right.
Jesus, so wet.
It's a little soapy head.
Yeah.
Not a foamy boy, a soapy boy.
Tell you what, it smells fresh, so good job, Stu.
You're one up on 7 C's already.
Ooh.
That's
something.
is bitter.
Yeah. Up front.
To be fair, we just had a kiwi, so
that's true.
But
in
it is
berry form nonetheless.
In berry form. It's bitter. A little bread. Not rye, but a little bread.
Yeah. Almost like
not like sour wheat.
I was gonna say it almost has like a sourness to it.
But like bread.
Yeah. It's not bad, but it really caught me off guard. I have no idea what a fucking Italian Pilsner is and how that differs from a German Pilsner or Belgian Pilsner. Or
Maybe you should read the description and find out.
Here we go! Italians like to add a little flair to their Pilsners by dry hopping for an extra layer of aroma. Because we love hops and it is fresh hop season, we decided to add some Northwest flair to that Italian flair. Bam! That's a whole lot of flair. We made this beer extra special by dry hopping with 50 pounds of freshly harvested El Dorado hops from CLS Farms. Hear me out? Fuck CLS's beer.
I was going to say, he's not a fan.
Also, hear me out. Dry hopping with 50 pounds of freshly hopped harvest El Dorado hops doesn't really mean anything to me because I don't know how big your batch was. Maybe your batch was like a jillion gallons.
I was just gonna move past it. Let's just
Nope. I'm gonna criticize the shit out of that. So anyways, aromas of tropical fruit and pear are carried beautifully on a base of crisp light Pilsner malt. And I don't even want you
Deliciosa.
There it is.
I don't know.
Yeah. You're more Italian than me, so by 100%. Okay. Tropical and pear.
I don't get the tropical.
I get pear.
Yeah.
Strong pear smells, which is nice.
I like pear. Not the best fruit, but I like it.
It just smells like they rubbed hops on the can. The can smells better than the beer.
The problem with pear is that it's just not enjoyable to eat. The taste is good. It's just the texture and the pear shape. It's just not ideal to eat.
Guess. Maybe
just saying.
You could argue a pear is an ergonomic apple.
Yeah, but like apples aren't great to eat either.
Not unless they're cut up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. True. I don't know.
And also apples are more satisfying because you got like crisp crunch.
Yeah,
pear is just like
softer. They're not like pure mush, but they're kind of mush.
But like when you bite into it, that's how it feels. Like
you're like, oh, I'm already in the middle of this.
Is this a pear or unripe squished apple? I don't know.
Honestly, yeah.
Or too ripe squished apple.
Too ripe, yeah. So upon second sip, though, beer's pretty good. Like I like it. It's very different, and it's 37 IBUs. Fuck off, whoever wrote that.
It's the thing is, it's not an IPA, right? So you gotta get like when you think fresh hop, we think IPAs, and this is not that.
Let me tell you right now, pro tip: the burps taste delicious.
Okay,
just throwing that.
Love
out
that
there.
for you.
Thank you. No, I know, and people are like, "Oh, it's not an IPA; it can't be better." And I'm like, "But it is, no,
it is,
but it is." That's tasty. They had quite a bit of fresh hop beers at Tacoma Boys, so
that's where we're headed.
They had another that 2 beers one. They had that one as well.
It's a good one.
Did we like that one? I can't remember.
Yes, we like that one.
Okay, I have to go look at the notes.
Yep. Yeah, we went to a normal store yesterday. Day yesterday? Day before.
Yep.
Yeah, no, yesterday.
2 days ago.
Day before. I don't know.
2 days
It's
ago.
quarantine. Who knows?
2 days ago.
Yesterday.
2 days.
Yesterday.
I'm pulling the fruit and shit out of the vodka today. It was 2 days ago.
Yeah. How is the new? The new. Didn't taste it. Got it.
I'm not pulling it out until I get home.
Oh, you do pull. I thought you said you did pull it out.
No, I am pulling it out today.
Got it.
Yeah.
Didn't have a single fresh hop. Not surprising.
Nah, not really.
But I'm glad that it wasn't a industry fluke because like E9's not making one this year. So good to see that, things are going strong.
Agreed. Yeah. No, it
Just
was
not
nice.
for Tacoma Brewers.
Rip. I mean, 7 Seas put one out. They did make one. Allegedly.
I wonder if Dystopian made one.
I wonder if 7 Seas just says it's fresh hops, but they're not.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dystopian did too.
We've just turned into 7 Seas haters. It's just funny.
It is funny. It's a little sad.
Sad.
I'm a little
But funny.
yeah. I feel like Dystopian wouldn't, or if they do, it's gonna be like a weird beer, which I'd be totally down to try. But yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we'll do that for pints.
There you go. Yeah.
See what's up.
They're just not huge into this minuscule hop note of. They just are like, here's your IPA, and check out all these other weird beers we have.
Yeah, it's true. They like dark beer.
Yeah. They're just fine.
Love it for them.
Yeah. We had that one weird barrel aged rye something or other that last time we were there.
Maybe Black Fleet has a fresh hop.
Joy. Maybe that could make their IPA taste like a normal IPA. It seemed like you had some more opinions on Black Fleet is all.
That was it.
Okay.
No, I'm like I've passed the torch to you for hating Black Fleet.
Fair enough.
I'm on to bigger and better things like hating 7 Seas.
Speaking of, I actually don't know where I was going with this. I had a segue and I lost it, so here it is. I was watching one of Sam the Cooking Guy's videos, and I think it's an older one actually, but he did In-N-Out's animal style fries.
Okay.
But tater tots instead of fries. That's gotta fucking happen. That just looked like pure sex.
I don't like animal style.
I know you don't, but there's also a cheese sauce on there too.
Yeah, but I don't like animal style.
So you can just have cheese tots and then
Nah.
What do you mean nah?
I don't want saucy tots.
Yeah, you do.
No.
You do. You ever have scalloped potatoes with fucking cheese all over them?
Yeah, but
delicious.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying I want tater tots to be crispy and they can be dipped into a sauce.
All right, how about that?
I don't want nachos. I don't want tachos.
Fair enough. Like that, patent pending. You can do that then. You make the sauce, the cheese sauce, and you just dip the tots in there.
No.
Okay. That does not make sense with me anymore.
No.
You just don't like cheese.
No, why wouldn't you just put grated cheese on the tots like a minute or two before they're done cooking? Get the cheese like baked in there a little bit. Good to go. Take them out, dip them in some ketchup, salt and pepper. S&P's, choice for me.
No.
Done and done.
Because the cheese has a weird texture. I want the creamy.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
Not on tots.
I do.
No.
You don't ever want creamy, sweet anything, so that makes sense.
Don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Oh, yeah, mate. Thought so.
We'll swing on you.
Tarp's off, bud. Two might be a bit.
Two of these?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, like flavor wise. I'm not
Nah.
talking like sitting wise or anything like that.
Nah.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's for me.
Get a little edgy.
I'm always edging, bro.
Get a little edgy.
I don't know what that means. Oh, nah.
That's what they're here for.
Let me get halfway done with this. Let me get a little further. You know,
Just
I
saying,
don't wanna
like, I'm
commit.
just saying, if like,
I understand. I understand. I just want to quite fully commit.
That's what we're here for.
All right, hear me out. I'll do this. I'll do a 1-2-1, and then
Okay.
that'll dictate whether I want to commit or not.
Maybe do a 1-2-1 with that, and then with contre.
I think that's gonna be fucking good with this.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be like, hello.
New combination, singing to my heart. Mm-hmm. Love Aperol. Great combination. Don't know that I would dump her in. But
See, I think one bad thing
okay.
that you get with doing it that way is that because Aperol is bitter, there's no like yes, you do get the orange notes, but there's not like a contrasting like sweetness. It's just like bitter, bitter, bitter. It's not like coffee, milk coffee. It's like coffee, dark chocolate coffee. So it's just like weird. Not weird. Like it's good, but there's just not like contrasting notes.
All right, I dumped this and this in my mouth at the same time.
Yeah.
Not as bad as I thought it would be. I understand your point.
Yeah.
But I think I like it contrasting a little bit personally. I think I like that way better still. I mean, give it a go, you know? Just saying. Just give it a go. Give it a go.
I will.
Give it a go, wheel. It was pretty good. I didn't hit it.
Try with the Contra though, because that one is sweeter.
The L
So
controller is this might be pretty good.
Contratito.
El Comico.
Contratito. I don't know the actual Despacito song.
Fair enough.
I
It was very clear, and then I lost track of where it was.
Yeah, it's just water, dude.
Yum.
See, do you... Never mind, I'm not going to ruin it. I'm going to put a flavor in your brain, and it's just going to like... You know, that's all you're going to think about. Or you're going to call me crazy, because everyone else calls me crazy.
Let me give it a go, and then you can tell me.
Yeah. Actually, I think I've mentioned this flavor to you before, but oh wait.
You might have. I got bourbon stuck. All right, we're good. 1-2-1 or same time?
I don't know. Do you?
Okay. Sweet.
And then you finish it off with the bitter bread boy.
Equally as good.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both like a good combo.
There you go.
Not mad about it.
Well, now you got to equal it out and do both in the mouth same time.
Jesus Christ.
Same.
I never
Different.
drink this fast.
Still same.
I'm getting full more than anything.
More burps.
Yep. Orange soda.
Not a bad thing.
Not
a bad thing.
Purely orange soda. It's good.
Would you pour that one in there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't personally want orange soda right now, but
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got to do the Campari.
No.
Just kidding. Nick hates Campari.
Yeah, I really don't.
So,
You
really don't hate it?
I really don't like it, even like a smidgen. It's like, and it's a thing, right, where like I've given it twice, maybe thrice tries. Like I did it once. I was like butthole, and I was like, okay, all right, I will do it again just to see. And no,
To finish my thoughts off on the Contral, though, because it would annoy me if I just skipped over it.
Please.
No, it wouldn't annoy me. I like the chaos. But I like to be in control of the chaos, so I like to skip
Like if
over
I
things.
was saying, and I'm like, never mind, and you're like, fucking tell me.
True. But if I did it, I'd be like, love that for you.
Same.
Tastes like orange toothpaste to me.
You know what? You didn't say, I had a feeling you were going to say toothpaste, actually.
Orange toothpaste.
Just based off the smell alone. I think, yeah. I think when you brought it up, the first time I tried it by itself, I was like, no, because I didn't even smell it. I just went, bit, and I was like, yeah, that's it's pure orange tangerine juice squeezed out. And so I was like, there's no toothpaste in that. But if you get some sminks going on there,
what's that stuff? Is it like fluoride or whatever? Like that's what it's like. Orange fluoride.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I can get on that with you. Yeah, geez. I am not the hungriest I've ever been in my life right now. Actually, I am. I'm like, my stomach's sitting heavy, but I'm fucking hungry.
You know what you need?
Well,
some spicy nugs. I had a spicy nug craving at lunch today. I was like, I could do some.
Did you make that happen?
No.
So for dinner though?
But I was like, man, that'd be good.
I've been on the chicken brock and rice game for lunch and dinner.
How's it going?
And, it's good. I mean, I'm probably cheating to your standards, but I like it.
I mean, as long as you're not cheating to your standards, then it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Yeah. And by that, I just mean like I'm adding some teriyaki sauce in there, sweeten it up a little bit, salting it up a little bit.
Don't like that, but
yeah, I know. But I love teriyaki.
Sure.
And then also a little bit of sriracha in it too.
Okay. It's good.
Yeah.
I got lemon, pepper, garlic, thyme, I think, seasoning. And I was like, that'll be good.
Yeah, that's solid.
And then I also want to give it a go at keto chicken and dumplings. I'm a chicken and dumplings fan, so.
Dumplings are fine. I think it's I like the taste. It's just the texture that's kind of awkward for me.
Of the dumplings?
Yeah, the dumplings are very slimy, and then the insides are usually kind of mush.
But here's the thing. I'm going to make them. So like
amazing.
Most people probably do like 2/3 dumpling, 1/3 chicken, and I'm going to do like 90% chicken, 10% dumpling.
Fair enough.
Because,
You saying you're putting the chicken in the dumpling or
no?
With?
I'm just saying like with, because chicken and dumplings, it's like a soup thing. I'm just saying I'm gonna like.
Oh no, I've not heard of this.
Yeah,
no, I believe you. I never.
What are you talking? Like are you taking like fried chicken and like a biscuit?
No, I'm just talking about like a dumpling, like with shit in there, like just a dumpling.
Chicken and
no, just like a dumpling, like what I'm talking.
Like this. Like this is chicken and dumplings.
Like I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm just talking a dumpling.
No, not
with
like
chicken on the side,
not like,
or inside this.
No, not like that.
Okay,
like chicken and dumplings.
Now I see. Yes, no. So this,
like you're from the Midwest. Like you should like this looks like Midwest dish,
and I soup it up, bro. But I have the Mexican version of that.
Sure.
So I've never had that before.
Yeah. So it's just like
it looks delicious.
It's just like chicken broth.
Yeah.
Veggies like green onions, carrots, leeks, all that stuff. Yeah. Like biscuits and chicken.
That's amazing.
All in like a pot.
Beautiful.
And then you just eat that.
That looks fucking amazing. I would love that one kind of looks Indian-y. The one in the middle.
This one right here?
Yeah, that one looks fucking that's a really tiny ass picture. But that looks really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, hear me out. If you make like an Indian curry chicken and dumplings,
yeah, do it.
That'd be fucking good.
So the dumplings are going to be like some keto bullshit almond flour recipe, and then I'm just going to overload it with shredded chicken because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's fall. winter season, I could get down on some some chicken soup.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Pretty easily.
Fuck yeah.
Make a fuck ton of this, a huge pot of it, and just eat that over the next 3 days.
Days, yeah. So good.
That's the easiest way to diet is like if you can bulk make food and just like because dieting's easiest when you can just like go to the fridge when you're hungry and eat.
Yeah, no, 100%. When you're like, I'm hungry and I have nothing made, you're like
spicy nuggets.
McDonald's. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty tempting right now. No, that's what I did too. Like, right. Like I made like a fuck ton of rice and broccoli and chicken. I just like threw it all in a pan with some teriyaki and just mixed it all up and ate a little bit and threw the rest in, fucking Tupperware. And yeah, same thing. That's a great idea. I think chicken tacos might not be a bad idea either. I don't know.
You'd have to probably forego the tortilla.
Yeah, maybe just do like a chicken bowl, like
there you go,
like chicken broccoli beans or something like that. I don't know,
guac or just avocado.
Yeah,
even easier.
Yeah, that's way easier. That'd be good. Guacamole is something that is so delicious, but it's always like, is it worth the prep time? Because it takes IMO. It just takes a long fucking time to get it all.
The issue is that you can't like bulk make guacamole because it just goes bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's either like you have to eat a fuck ton of it in 2 days, or you have to have it for a party.
Yeah, so maybe you can freeze it. I don't know, but like
it
it's still just like a lot of work.
Yeah,
for like I don't know.
Yeah, I think it still kind of goes a little bad, but the deli I used to work at, they would do guac on the weekends, and that shit just sold like fucking crack, dude. It was crazy. But you mean that's how it was, right? Like we saran wrapped it at night and like pushed it all down in there.
Yeah. And
even by doing that, it was like the next day it was like
still have to like remove the top layer.
Yep. Nope.
No,
like a half a sip. Don't do that. Do a half a sip of this.
Oh, you cunt. I don't want orange toothpaste.
Whatever. Fair enough. If I'm not having Campari, fair enough.
You can have your thing.
Fair enough. If you're not,
have my
totally.
thing.
I'm trying to help you out. You just don't have a lot of beer there. I feel you added a lot of Campari for not a lot of beer.
Aperol.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ooh, that's a good smell though.
Delicious. Yeah. Absolutely delicious. Yeah. I think the Aperol may be a little overpowering, which you're not going to be mad about because you love Aperol. But as far as the balance goes, I think you added a little too much Aperol. But like you were probably in love with the concoction because you love Aperol. So really, you're drinking Aperol. You're really just drinking enhanced Aperol, not enhanced beer. And he's down.
This is
home.
Everything I want in life.
It's just home.
This is just
in your tummy.
This is just
is what it is.
Oh, trust me.
Okay,
trust me. It's just. I don't need to rate a beer. I'm done. That's it. End of the podcast. See you guys next week.
Very good. Not as much Aperol as I thought, actually. It is pretty good. I should trust you more often.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I should trust you more often with that stuff. Because every time I'm like, oh, Levi, your hand is so heavy. But I'm like, it always ends up good. So it's like, why do I do this every time? I don't know.
Candy. This is delicious.
I mean, I'll make some more soda.
A little more.
Pretty strong.
A little more. Like, okay, that was, I said a little more and you just, but I mean,
Orange soda, dude.
Oh, yeah. That's some fluoride right there.
Orange soda. With a little bit of fluoride. Like a little bit. But mostly orange soda, though.
I think if I didn't associate it so strongly, I would agree with you.
And I the extra splash probably was a smidge too much. But
yeah. The other thing, I think, and one of the reasons why I have so many like random bullshit thoughts on beers is that I probably associate like the flavors and aromas with other things very easily. Mm-hmm. So like when I have a strong,
it's why we have a thoughts section on our fucking rating.
Exactly. Yeah. Why we had to add it, because I just kept bringing it up.
Right.
I was just like if I associate it with something negative like orange fluoride, I just can't. That's just all I taste.
Yeah, you can't unpair that for sure.
But that's
pretty good. I liked that. That was pretty good. Yeah, Aperol's fucking good, man.
Comforting.
I didn't realize when we were talking about it with Sal, I didn't realize it was that cheap either. What did you say, like $12 or something for a bottle?
No, it's like 23.
Oh, did he?
24.
Still, not bad.
Yeah, when you talk liqueurs, they can get like good liqueurs. You can get pricey.
Right, exactly.
Like Contral's on the upper end,
but you usually don't add a whole lot of that because how strong it is, right? Like flavor wise, at least.
Yeah, and just the flavor combination. Like Aperol, you can add some Aperol.
No, absolutely. What was the fuck? Oh, there it is. I thought it said 40% for the El Contral.
Yeah. This is 11%.
Yeah. It's just delicious.
Campari 24%.
Because this just says the right.
You haven't said anything yet, so no, I can't say right or wrong.
I thought because a lot of these things just say proof, and that means nothing to me.
Oh, proof is just
But you can convert proof into ABV, no?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm wondering is I don't know that.
Divide it by 2.
That's all you do?
Yeah. 100 proof is 50%.
Jesus Christ. Easiest fucking thing I've ever done in my entire life, but I thought it was so much more difficult.
No.
Like I thought like finding out the percentage like of a beer when you're making it, we're like, oh, you take the gravity, which isn't nothing to do with gravity and everything to do with this fucking sugar level, and you minus that and then you divide. What? Why? Who the fuck came up with this shit?
Smart people.
I guess, yeah. It's insane to me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a hydrometer thing is. I don't know what the fuck. It's just like a bunch of metal balls with some red liquid in it.
Yeah, because it's like it measures the weight. So it has something to do with gravity, like density or whatever. I don't know. Some bullshit science term. I think. I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't know. Probably could figure that out pretty easily, but
probably.
Yeah.
Not gonna do that today.
Probably ever.
No.
Probably. I don't care enough. Yeah, I'm interested for all these other fresh hops they got there. Like I said, they had a handful of them. I was looking for Sierra Nevadas and I did not see I only saw Sierra Nevadas like a little hazy IPA or whatever they call it.
Hazy little thing.
Yeah, that one. That's the only one that I saw. So I looked and had it. It might not distribute it up here. I don't know. They did say in very limited quantity, but I don't know. That means a lot of different things sometimes. Like Stone always says that about their Enjoy Buys, but it's like you can find that shit almost anywhere. Almost.
Though they distribute it widely, but they don't distribute a lot of it.
Fair. That's true. Yeah. We are usually pretty on top of that kind of stuff. Where once we follow a lot of these guys on Instagram and such and social medias, and yeah.
I committed to that.
Did what I did with the fucking El Commando.
I've already had a Campari drink today, though. I made a nice little Negroni.
That's pretty racist, but I'll allow it.
Oh, dude, this looks beautiful, though.
It does look great. I know it's
the deep red is like It's a
medicine.
It's a purdy color.
Not only does it taste like pure
like
medicine,
liquid raspberry that
like
doesn't taste like liquid raspberry at all.
It's like medicine raspberry. Bullshit.
It's delicious.
Ugh. All right. Orange soda down the hatch.
Oh man, this is gonna be a beautiful time.
Oh, a lot of orange soda. I haven't had orange soda in a long time. Good luck to you, bro. Good luck
you
to you.
Do you want to smell real quick?
Oh, it smells like grasshopper. Oh my gosh, no. Never.
It just smells like herbs.
Oh my god. It literally smells like a dead grasshopper. I do not want that anywhere near me ever again. Oh, it is horrific. I am so glad you love that. I am so happy for you. Never for me. Never. Yeah, I'm so happy you're happy. I am so happy.
Here, we'll just do a
No.
Here.
No, that's not. I fucking hate it. I've made it so clear, and I have given it multiple tries. I'm being fair. I think.
One more try.
I think I'm being fair.
How much beer you got? No,
I saved a smidge because I wasn't.
Just the littlest of drops.
16th of a drop.
The littlest of drops.
16th of a drop, you cunt. Because if there's any left, you're drinking it. Okay.
That was a pretty good pour.
Very fair. I really thought you were going to go a little heavier.
I was probably a little too light, honestly. But
I know that's what I'm saying.
The amount of beer, you're just going to have to judge it a little bit. No, you got to combine it.
Oh!
Put it in there, dude.
There's nothing left.
There you go.
It's all over me. You have a blanket?
Jesus. Blanket!
Do you? No, you don't. Okay. God damn it. Sorry. Oh God. Oh, it just smells like fucking earthworms shit. Oh my God. Like an earthworm took a shit in here. Thank you.
Like you have more beer in there than to the ratio than I do.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just not. You barely put any beer in yours.
Well, it's like half and half. Like 50-50.
25-75, bro.
It's like 50-50.
Oh, I gotta stop smelling it. It just smells like a cricket.
It's delicious.
Fucking a roly-poly.
It is the best drink ever.
All right, let me preface this fucking shit first.
Preface.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways. Nope. It's a habit. I like
just
smell. It's a habit. Ugh. Hear me out.
He was like, not as bad as I thought. And there it is.
There it is. Yeah, that's what happened. It was like, oh, that's actually not bad. And then it like the grasshopper hit me and I was like, well, fuck. That ruined that. Oof. Yeah, it's just not for me, man.
Delicious.
It's just not for me. Love that you love that.
It's just weird because I don't think I know a single person that actively likes Campari.
That should tell you something.
Like, I think Elizabeth probably thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, she'd probably say she likes it.
But that's probably just because you put it in drinks that she likes. Like maybe it's not the Campari that she likes. It just adds to whatever you're making.
I'm just saying, like, if I was like, do you want a Negroni, or I have or a better way to put it is, do you want a Boulevardier, which is like a whiskey Negroni, which is 1 ounce sweet vermouth, 1 ounce Campari, 1 ounce gin. So the Boulevardier is 1 ounce whiskey instead of the gin. I know.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another drink that I made, which is a variation of that. It's not a 1-to-1-to-1, but it has Aperol, and she would be like, "I'll take the Aperol version."
Yeah, 100% she would. And I'm totally with her. I think I tried one of your Negronis, and I was like, why is this everything in the world that I fucking hate? And then you tell me what's in it, and I'm like, oh, it's everything in the world that I fucking hate.
No, you thought it was.
No.
I'm pretty sure you said I wouldn't drink this, but it is fine.
I fucking hated that shit.
No, I'm pretty sure you said it wasn't as bad as you were thinking because it had Campari in it, but you still wouldn't drink it.
I'll try. You make another one and I'll try it again. But
okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was like pure booty butthole, man.
But I probably had one with Uncle Val's in it, so
that changes things completely.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Still,
you're probably like, it's not the worst.
Still,
not as bad as drinking straight Campari.
But still, because sweet vermouth, I'm like a very not fan of at all.
No, you like Punta Mez. It's like the cherry one.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you like Punta Mez.
Like is a strong word.
I know you don't like some of the sweet vermouth I've given you, but the Punta Mez is very easy. Just cherry.
I don't remember, honestly. I block a lot of that shit out.
I'm like probably the only person I know that like actively likes Campari.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, yeah.
I understand where like what you're saying. It's probably like how you feel when I call Contral orange toothpaste. You're like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't associate it with that at all.
Right.
I understand why you would call Campari medicine like. I just don't get that. I don't associate it with medicine.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm so glad because wish it didn't. Much like I don't know.
It's very what's the like cold, liquid medicine that you take and it knocks you out for a few hours?
NyQuil.
Yeah, it's very NyQuil-esque. Not black licorice, but like, isn't there like a cherry NyQuil?
Yeah,
I think this is like probably like cherry NyQuil.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I don't take medicine, so
nope. Don't believe in that shit.
I sense the slight bit of sickness, and I get like 20 pounds of vitamin C, and I take like half a pound a day, and I drink whiskey, and then I don't get sick.
Same.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
I literally just like thousands and thousands of % higher than what like my body can probably even process of vitamin C, because I'm like,
and also those times just don't happen as often to us.
No, it's like
we don't drown. Yeah, because we don't drown our bodies with fucking medicine. We're not fucking little bitches who just like at the slightest sign of anything, got the sniffies, got to take a lot of Vicks and bullshit, whatever. No,
you don't take Vicks, but Vicks is wonderful.
Whatever. But either way, I'm just saying, like, you just don't throw shit in your body that it's fucking designed. I told someone one time, I'm like, your body's fucking designed to fight shit off, and they came at me. They're like, I have whatever the fucking that disease is that your body can't fight off diseases as often. They're like, my cousin has this. And I'm like, sorry? That's an anomaly. I didn't say defect, but that's what it is, because a normal person's body is supposed to be able to fight this shit off.
Speaking about this and Vicks.
Yep.
I, the other day, switched to solid cologne.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Is it like beard oil where it's solid and then you rub it into a liquid and pat?
I don't know the technical way to use it, but yes.
Okay. Is that how you used it?
Like I got like a fingernail of like, like this part, like you scoop it out like with your nail, you know what I mean? Beard techniques. It's a thing. And then I let it heat up in my fingers. Body temperature, heat it up.
Science.
Comes liquid, and then under the ears, on the wrists. Done and done.
How'd you like it?
I'll just. Why did I?
Sure. Yeah, it's very close. Couldn't be closer unless it was on this desk. I've never used solid cologne. But
I don't use cologne. I don't use cologne like at all anymore. I used to. Probably have it somewhere over there. I think. Yeah, there's a bottle over there in front of Dexter.
And there's no reason to, right? Because we just live in our own stench in our own homes nowadays.
Well, and like, I've never really enjoyed the aerosol smell of cologne. It's not for me.
I get what you mean, but it takes like 30 minutes, right? I think like the initial spraying.
That's fair.
And then, and you let it air out for a bit, and then it's like, okay, now it's pleasant.
Sure.
Shit.
I get what you're saying. Elizabeth has like spray dry shampoo.
Oh, yeah.
She can't use it next to me because I will literally die.
That's nice.
They're all different flavors, so.
Yeah, so it's kind of, it kind of has that like waxy feel to it, and you just kind of get like then, makes sense. They're all different. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. That one's really nice.
That is the one I used today.
Ace. Bravado. Ooh, kind of almost woodsy little sandalwood
I can't
action.
remember which one was the first one. It might be Bravado.
You didn't use that at all.
No?
Nope.
Then I think it's that one.
Yes.
That one is like, because it has like some citrus or something into it, and I was like, Nick's down.
This is almost like a sporty kind of cologne.
Okay.
I don't know how else to describe it other than that, because it's like most like colognes listed as sport resemble this, and I do like that typically. Vanguard. Touché. Can you please?
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking
Can I
that you'd
just-
really like. It's like vanilla, citrus, and
That's pretty nice too. This what is that? What am I getting here? I'm not a sniffer. It smells delicious. I can't. It's weird. I like can't put a note to it, but I do like that. That's not typical to what the kind of stuff that I would use, but like I would use that. That's really nice.
yeah, to me it's like because it's a little more on the like perfumey cologne kind of thing.
Yeah. Rip.
So it's like one of those things where it's like, that's not really what I wanted for a men's cologne, but like not mad about it.
Exactly right. Again, it's like it's not what I normally use, but also it's like I do kind of like it. It's nice.
It works.
Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty cool. Where did you get those in your box?
Yeah.
Nice. I do. One of these days. One of these days, man.
It's like so it's Bespoke Post is who I get the box from, and I've got it for years. Great customer service. I've worked with them a lot. And then it's just like one of those things that they tell you what you get ahead of time, and then you can choose to skip it or not. Hashtag not an ad at all. I wish. Work with us because I get a lot of your stuff.
Down.
But it's nice because it's like solid cologne. Would never get it because I don't use cologne. And then like they're like, solid cologne is in your box. And I'm like,
okay.
yeah, I'd try it.
Yeah. And then you're like, again, it's still like probably not going to buy any more of this for yourself, but you'll enjoy using it while you have this.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll like one of the flavors so much where I'm like, yeah, I would get more of this.
Yeah.
Like recently, remember when I had like a bunch of candles?
Yeah.
I got candles because of like just Corona sweatiness. We like literally didn't leave our homes for a while. And I was like, I'm just stinking up my
It's a
room.
little ass, yeah.
What it was because it was not yet summer, so we like didn't go outside. Everything was like shut down.
Right.
So it's just like we sat in our homes in the same room, didn't leave for months, and I was like, I got to do something here.
100%. No, I'm with you there. Funnily enough, I did the same thing.
But I got candles from. It might have been from Bespoke as well, but it was from the same company.
Yeah.
Which I had got candles from in a box previously.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I'm familiar with these, so I'd get these.
Right. Yeah. You remember them. And you're like, it was really nice. It was pleasant. And I'll go with that. What I like is it's probably not for everyone, but I feel like they tailor to our taste very well. Like you and I, like a lot
100%.
of the stuff they have, a lot of stuff I've seen from them, it's like, that's up my alley. 100%. Like the smells, the aromas.
Quasi outdoor beer drinker,
the
bar
lifestyle.
wear
Yes.
kind of people.
100%. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. Yeah, just this, like even something like this, right?
I'm not like REI outdoors. I'm like jeans and a flannel outdoors. You know what I mean?
You're over here like Bass Pro Shop outdoor.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like sporty outdoors, not like I'm about to go live in the mountains. No, I would do that. I'm not about to go backdoor hiking for the next 6 months, living on granola and drinking the tears from a bear.
And when you get back to your home, it's just you in a van that you're living in.
Yeah, and a lot of weed.
Right.
That's not me.
Not me. With you there. It's a lot of people. And,
no, I'm not complaining about those people. I'm just,
no, absolutely.
It's not me.
Not for me.
I don't understand though, like how, because you would think, right, like that lifestyle is like fairly cheap, and I guess the lifestyle is, but like the gear for a lot of that shit is so expensive.
Yeah, right. No, 100%.
Like you go to REI and you can easily drop $1,000
easily,
like just without thinking about it,
and come out with just a handful of items.
Yeah,
it's not like you went ham. It's just
you got
a handful.
5 things.
Yeah. Yep. It's rough, honestly.
It's crazy.
What's really the strat there is to pay attention to your local store and go to their garage sales.
And
I got 120, 140. I honestly can't remember.
And their membership stuff is good. Like, so there's ways to do the whole REI thing.
Yeah, it's $20 for a lifetime.
Yeah.
$20 one-time payment for a lifetime. I bought these climbing shoes. I honestly can't remember how much they are. They were somewhere between $100 and $150. I got them for $25.
Nice.
They were like barely used. $25. I was like, fuck yeah. That's a steal right there. I got like a little hangboard, if you've ever seen those. And same thing with that. I think it was like closer to like $100, $120, and it was on sale for members for like $50, something like that. Crazy.
Definitely killer.
Yeah, dude.
Should we rate this beer?
Probably.
Because they were getting you got a little
I got
ways,
some beer
but
left.
like we can rate it, and if we want to keep talking about
totally
solid Cologne and
sure
the outdoors life, how's it looking?
It's a bit piss, if you will.
I will.
Okay.
It's like a cloudy yellow.
Cloudy piss.
And it was all yellow.
Very soapy head.
Yeah.
You mentioned that to begin with.
Look at the stars.
Smell. I'm going to go with fresh hop / pear.
You ever notice like the ocean, the foam of the ocean? It's like soapy.
Actually, I did, yeah. I do.
This is a very. Maybe we should start calling it an oceany head.
I will change that right now
because it sounds nicer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it ocean head.
Ocean head,
because that also sounds nice.
Yeah, I don't think we'll know what that means by the time we'll look back on this episode. What did we mean by that?
Fuck these motherfuckers talking about? Oh wait, it's us.
Oh wait.
Any more sniffs besides fresh hop and pear? Okay. Yep.
Why do I have to move my mustache from my mouth?
Oh,
it's a
thing.
Thinking.
No, it's a thing. No, it's a thing. It's a thing. 100%. Other flavors. Ooh, that was nice.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is. But there's something. It's.
Yeah, that is fair. You can have that opinion. It's a bit of a fruity.
It's like a deep smell. You know what I mean? It's like back there. It's on the very the edges.
Maybe I haven't smelt one in a while.
It's hitting your backbone. your nose.
Maybe I haven't smelt one in a while, but I feel like apricot could be in that.
See, I was thinking fruity, but like on the earthy end of fruity. So apricot kind of fits. So I will give you apricot, though I am also not sold.
Yes, something maybe apricot. Boom. All right. Taste. This, if we want to just take it at face level, which I think we shouldn't, pretty cut and dry. I think we might be a little moot at this point. That didn't make sense. I think I think we might be a little, what's the term for used to?
Ambivalent.
Definitely not the word I ever would have thought of, but I will take you on that. I feel like we're a little ambivalent to the taste here at this point. And
ambivalent, meaning having mixed feelings or contradictory ideas about something or someone.
No. That is not what I want. That is a fun word that I will try to use.
Some loved her, some hated her. Few were ambivalent about her.
No.
They're like,
that's not it. That's not it. The word I'm thinking of is like we built up a tolerance. We're a little used to it.
We
at this point.
are apathetic to this beer.
No, not even like at all. Okay, please.
Apathetic, showing or feeling no interest, enthusiasm, or concern.
No, that's just not it at all. I'm so interested.
Nick,
hear me out.
Apathy can be normal and is only an indicator of underlying disease when feelings become excessive, all-consuming, and interfere with daily living.
God, I hate the fucking internet so much. No, we've like built up this tolerance to where we're like numb to this flavor. We're like numb to the flavor where we're only, I swear to God, if you
I don't know how to say it.
Just do your best and it'll tell you how, because that's how I spell everything.
Superfluous, unnecessary, especially through being more than enough.
Not even in the slightest is it that. I've heard that word, but just no.
I don't know what you're saying. So finish your thought before I throw a word
So
at
it's like when you're drinking a strong IPA,
mm-hmm.
and at first you're like, oh my gosh, I am getting all of the nuances. And then you start getting drunk, and then you're like, oh, like this just beer. You know what I mean? That's where I feel like I'm at with this, where I'm like, I feel like if I dive into it, I can pick up on the nuances. But at first glance, I'm like, here's the base flavors. But like, I don't want to just settle for these base flavors. I want to dive a little deeper and really get to the nuances of this beer, because I feel like it has a lot of intricate things going on.
So we're like a topographical map.
Okay.
And you're thinking like, if your range on topographical map is like, you'll draw a line at every 4 miles. You're like, Earth looks like a sphere. But if you draw a line at every, 400 feet, you get a lot of the nuances. Get a lot of lines on your topographical map. And you're like, man, if we break this down layer by layer, flavor by flavor, we're gonna see the peaks and the valleys and the highs and the lows.
Now you're talking.
I just disagree with you.
I hate you so much, and I know that's not true, but that was funny.
No, I disagree with you.
No.
No, here's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I think Pilsners are boring.
Unpopular opinion.
Good, boring.
But true.
Not saying bad. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying I think Pilsners are very one-dimensional.
Yeah, can we say one-dimensional or simple?
That simple is a good word. It's a good simple in my opinion. I'm a fan of the Pilsner style beer. I think it's a good beer.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's a lot of nuances available in a Pilsner style beer.
Typically not very complex. This one, I feel like you can pick out some complexities, though.
One of my favorite beers that I've never had again, and I never will have again, most likely because I've not had the opportunity, nor will I ever have the opportunity, and I don't want to ruin my memory of it because it's a special beer to me, is my Nitro Peach Pilsner that I've referenced on this podcast before. And True. One of the reasons why it was my favorite was because it was so unexpected to me.
Yeah, that adds a lot.
I was like it was a very complex Pilsner. Like I was like, oh, peach and a Pilsner, that would work. And then he threw the nitro element, which worked well with the peach. And I was like, damn, this is a really creative and interesting beer.
This is not that.
Correct.
I get your point.
So here is where I will lend you credit.
Okay.
To talk about your topography. Where do you notice the fresh hop notes in this Pilsner, or do you even at all?
I think honestly the majority of the fresh hopness is really in the aroma.
Yeah.
I
agree with you.
Yeah, I think they're not super present in the taste.
When you smell it, you smell hops.
Yeah.
When I taste it, like I get hop taste, but like I get like a normal Pilsner amount of hops. I'm like, yeah, there's some bittering going on, but I'm not like, man, this is a fresh hopped Pilsner.
Right. No, 100%.
Like if you gave this to me and you just gave it to me, I could smell that it was like, I would be like, man, this might be wet hopped or something because it's very aromatic. But if you clamped my nose, I'd be like, yeah, it tastes like a Pilsner.
No, that was right when I was pouring it, right? I was like, whoa, I can smell that from here. And I'm like, this is pretty far away. And then I smelled the can. I was like, holy fuck, this smells delicious. It smells like pure hops. It's so fresh. And then upon first taste, very surprising. Granted, I did not know what to expect, right? Like I think the taste kind of set a false expectation.
Exercise time.
Go ahead.
Pinch your nose and focus on wet hop. Because that's basically what I did. And I get more of it. But I still would say like just drinking this beer, I'm like,
I got to do that again. As I was pinching my nose while I swallowed and I just popped my ears and that just really fucked me up. Let's try it again.
Like I think if you really focus, it can be there. But like you have to like be intentional about focusing on it.
Yeah, but hear me out. Like, and you know what's hard about that is I feel like we've had other, like think about a Bodhi, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a first time, I'm not talking now.
Yeah,
first time you've ever had a Bodhi, you would probably be like, "Is this a fresh hop?"
No, yeah. So here's what I'll say. Okay, just category plays a lot into this.
Totally, that's true.
There's not a lot of times you can think wet hopped into a Pilsner and ever get that taste. So it does exist. On the flip side, and this is where I mostly live, I hate when drinks are gated towards experts. Meaning that if, like Campari, I don't love Campari because I understand the nuances of the different herbs. Could get into that and get into the complexities of Campari and why it's good. But if 98% of the population just doesn't like it, that doesn't mean they don't like it because they don't understand it. It might just mean it's not good.
Right.
One of my favorite books, funny enough, I have it right here. Death & Co. It's a book that a bar wrote. They talk about how they create their drinks and taste different liquors and liqueurs. And I think if I might be remembering incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure they say they sit around, drink it with water so they could just purely taste it. And it's a conversational setting. It's not about breaking down the liqueur. It's about hanging out, having a conversation with the liqueur, to understand the experience that it brings.
That is very interesting. See how that drink drives the conversation.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
So now it might organically come up and be like, man, I really taste the rosemary in this.
That's a cool social experiment.
But it's not like sitting here like, let's figure out all the nuances of this drink.
Because you're forcing things at that point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to force, like, I think you can force the wet hopness into this, the fresh hopped beer into this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's useful to necessarily.
Have you, like me, felt that way about last season with a lot of those beers where it was like, I feel like I should say that I taste fresh hopped in here, but I just don't.
Maybe.
Like not every beer, just some beers.
I think it's an interesting experience, especially on the podcast, and like, I think because we drink a lot of beer, more than the average person, especially different types of beer.
Yeah.
I think it's useful for us, but I'm always reminded of that point whenever like we have Jack on the podcast or on Pints, and he's like, it's just a good beer.
Right.
And like that is so valuable, I think. Like
I agree.
You don't need to break a beer down into like what type of citrus is in this beer. You could just be like, no, it's just
100%.
I enjoy this.
Renee is the same way as that too, where she's like, you'll ask her, she's like, I'm not a good taster. She's like, I don't know. I can't. She's like, she was a barista for a while. And they would have like little training sessions, and they would say, "Oh, you know what flavors you getting out of this?" And she's like, "I don't like coffee." She's like, "What? All I fucking taste is coffee." And they're like, "Don't you get the cherry slighticity of it?" And she's like, "No, I taste coffee." And so, but she can say like, "I like this coffee," or "I don't like that coffee."
Yeah,
for no other reason, just like I enjoy this. This makes me feel good. That one does not.
Like I think it's a valuable skill to hone and to learn and to understand all the nuances.
Agreed.
It's like it's useful to you, I think, as an individual. But like, yeah, I don't like. I would hate to be the beer snob podcast. Be like, we like this and you don't because you don't understand the nuances of this beer. Well, so dumb.
I totally agree with you. And you know what? I appreciate you calling that out because I feel like we can probably come off that way sometimes on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
If you go out and have a beer with us, neither of us ever are probably thinking, what's that slight fruity note I'm tasting? No, we don't give a fuck. We're just drinking like, oh, it's a good beer.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, my favorite example is like Molly the Gamer, and I know it's Michelle the Gamer.
Yeah,
but I'm using the other name because I don't even know you don't
even know the fucking name, nonetheless what it tastes like. You're
that's
just like,
casual.
That was a nice beer. That was a good beer. Yeah, like I liked that.
And one of the things that like I recognize about it is that has the Wakatu hops. The same thing. Our last Stoop brew,
Wapato.
Wakatu.
Wait, is it Wapato?
Wak. Wakatu.
No, because like the name of the Native American tribe is Wapato, so I feel like it's Wapato.
Yeah, I'm right.
Interesting.
I know the name of the hops more than I know the name of the beer, but that the Michelle the Gamer has that hop varietal, and I recognize that hop varietal from a beer that we had on the podcast, which was Stoops. In the meantime, this is another Stoop beer, and we really loved it. And I was like, so that's a good example of I'm not being an asshole about like, oh, I'm sciencey Wakatu hops. It's just like, no, I understand the varietal that I had, and that flavor really resonates with me. So like that's where it's useful to understand some of the flavor nuances, because I'm like, oh, I really enjoyed that flavor.
We bring up my mom, who every time's like, oh, what should I get, Nick? I'm like, I don't fucking know. What do you like? And she's like, oh, you know. I'm like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like exactly like that. Like if she would just pay attention to, oh, these past 4 beers I've had say Wakatu hops, like the next beer if I go to somewhere and I see that, I'll probably try that and maybe I'll like it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or like at least give me like a couple beers.
Totally. Right.
That you like.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Kind of create something for me so I can find, okay, like even if you don't understand the nuances.
Something like a Bodhi.
Yeah. Like if you like that, like, oh, I've got you pegged right now.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, no, like I said, I think we could probably come off that way sometimes on the podcast. And I think also at the same time, maybe I don't want to.
Yeah. Figured it out. Remember when I said that there's a beer that's always sold in Olympia, and it's just orange juice in a glass? It's the Boneyard IPA. Sorry.
Why did you think of that?
I don't know, but I remembered it. I hate that beer. Sorry. It was a conversation like a few days ago or a week ago or like a few weeks ago.
This beer is ready.
Yeah, pretty much. We gotta do this beer. I hate it so much.
All right,
we gotta do it.
Yeah,
it's just
no. I know. I remember you. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ugh.
ADD brain.
RPM IPA.
Yeah.
That alone. Oof.
All right, back.
All right, back to this drink. Fuck.
So, yeah, taste. I think you can get the wet hop. But really, it's just bitter hop, some bread taste. You know, that Pilsner malt.
Yeah, definitely.
It tastes like Pilsner.
Yeah. I'm gonna write bread / Pilsner malt because I think those
same thing.
Yeah.
Same, but different. But really, like, even the description when they say like the Italians, you know, add a little flair by the extra layer of aroma. It's a very much more aromatic beer than it is a tasting beer, in my opinion. Which, I mean, they both play off of each other, so that's why we do like the smink kind of thing, because it's very one and the same, especially 100%. When it comes to beer.
I think based off of the Italian liqueurs that I've personally had, I think the Italian flair, if you will, really punches you at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's that like weird, bittery, bready, like it like this, that initial taste is like, oh, boom, Aperol is great with this. You know, right off the bat, you're like, oh my gosh, Aperol is going to be amazing with this beer. And then the beer kind of changes a little bit, gets a little bit more fruitier, kind of tastes more of the body of the beer and less of that just like harsh bitterness. But
tell me about the feel.
The feel for a Pilsner, pretty medium to
for a Pilsner,
medium to heavy body.
Yep, agreed.
Not super light and crisp like most Pilsners are.
You can even tell that by the color. Like
totally,
a lot of Pilsners are very clear and orange, and this is like got a yellow haze to it. It's odd, which I mean, yeah. Not a bad way. It just is what it is.
Yeah, no, and I like it honestly because it's something new, it's something different. Like I've never had a Pilsner, nonetheless a beer that has been so similar to this. So this has been nice. I like this beer. It's pretty cool. Anything else to the feel? I feel like the carb isn't super pronounced, but at the same time, it's not like flat.
It's got a good carb.
Yeah.
Nothing really to notate on for me personally.
Yeah,
like it's good. It's not bad. It's not a Bodhi. You know,
right?
It's good.
Yeah. Thoughts at all? I personally don't really have any.
I do.
Go ahead.
My thoughts is that this is a good opportunity to be playful with the beer, and that's why I busted out the liqueurs. Truthfully, I find that to be the case with a lot of Italian style beers. Mostly because I'm Italian and I'm familiar with the taste. But because it is so bitter and the body is so thick, it invites, I think, you to be able to throw in something that whatever you want to throw in there. It's like if you wanted to throw in an orange slice to a beer, you could throw an orange slice into this beer. And it like I might not. Actually, I probably would. You know what? I'd probably muddle an orange slice into the bottom of a glass and pour this beer onto it. And I think it'd be interesting. You could throw kiwi berries into this if you wanted to. I don't know. Like that's one of the things. That's my thought on this beer is that you could actually, because it's got such a strong baseline of bitterness. A lot of like the aperitif liqueurs are that way. Is they have a strong baseline of bitterness, and then they pair off with like Campari, very herbal notes, Aperol, more citrus. They all play on that kind of thing. But underlying it is this very like undertone bitterness, which I personally appreciate. So I think and I'm probably biased for this, but that's one of the things I like about this beer.
No, 100%. I mean, it all makes sense. I mean, you kind of preemptively just pulled this out, right? And then after we cracked this open, it was like, thankfully, you weren't wrong at all. You had a very good like perception going into this, and obviously the word Italian kind of kicked that off. And
I was like Italian Pilsner. I know where this is going.
Well, yeah, and thankfully they owned up to it, right? Like thankfully they held up their end of making. They didn't advertise a beer. They didn't advertise a fucking beer as like fresh squeezed and then make it taste like fucking shit. Good job, guys. You made what we read. And Stoop Brewing Company becoming it's up there.
It's up there.
It's up there.
It's again, we stand Stoop Brewing here on this podcast.
I'm enjoying them so far. I would love to visit soon if that's a thing that we can do. So I don't know what I can do right now. The government tells me what to do and I don't listen. But
so I'm going to come out and be frank. I don't have any critiques for this beer. There are things that I personally don't enjoy about the taste, but like
style beer.
But yeah, exactly. For a critique, like what am I critiquing? I don't think it. I probably just don't have enough Pilsner experience to like be like, you could have done this better, could have removed this. Like for me, like the breadiness is probably a little weird for me, but I don't know that I would call it a critique, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I think my only critique of this is I think you set a standard right off. I mean, I know you set a standard right off the bat when you call a beer a fresh hop beer. Okay? Right off the bat. If this didn't say fresh hop, all it was Italian Pilsner. I would be interested. Maybe I would have tried it at some point. Maybe I wouldn't have. But when you claim it as a fresh hop, that piques my interest. You set a standard. The aroma hit it out of the park. My only critique of this beer would really be to just implement a little bit more of that aroma in the body. I like how the beer starts off like really bitter, almost Aperol-like, right? Like with its like herbally bitterness, but then it's kind of followed up by this bready, like a little bit of hop flavor body. But if you could kind of transpose that into some sort of a fresh hop taste, if you will, for lack of better words, I don't really know how else to describe that. I think I would enjoy this a little bit more. I think it would fit the description of the beer a little bit more accurately.
Yeah.
One of the things they noted was tropical. I don't know where the fuck they pulled that out of personally. I think if you add a little bit of that fresh hop taste into the body of the beer, then you could probably pull some of the tropical notes out maybe. But yeah, so that's really my only critique on that end. Overall, though, really cool beer style. Glad we tried it because I've never had anything like this before. So, yeah. I don't know if you know where you're at for rating.
I do.
Perfect, because I sure don't know.
Ready.
I think I'm gonna go. All right. I've got it.
3, 2, 1.
3.6. What? Gilboy said.
Here's my reasoning. I was going to give it a 3.5.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm borderline 3.5. 3.5, great. This is what I was borderline.
Same.
So in the category, and I was kind of reading through it. So our description for 3.5, great. So good, which is below that, but still at 3.5 potentially is solid. Concept is there, well executed. What's putting it into the great is the flavors don't hit perfect. It's not quite the A category yet. For example, slight tweaks, like it's not hoppy enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really the breadiness for me. I don't think that outside of the Pilsner that I referenced, the Nitro Peach Pilsner, I don't think there's any Pilsner that I would call an A.
Mm-hmm.
They're just very one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And I enjoy them all. I will go get a Pilsner, but there's never a time where I'm like going out of my way to get a Pilsner. Just honestly.
Hear me out. We don't know if it's a Pilsner or not. My Fishing Buddy is up there.
My Fishing Buddy is a lager.
Which a Pilsner is a lager.
Yes, it's true.
So we don't know.
See,
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I always associate Pilsners with ales.
Yeah.
Because I just assume you're just going to call it a lager if it's a lager.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why. But anyways.
But
that's as close as I've gotten to an A for a Pilsner, for that style beer.
I think this is an interesting beer, and I'm a fan. I do agree with you on the fresh hop piece. I'm like, I don't really get it. Like, you could have just left that out, and I'd be like, yeah, it's a good Pilsner.
Right.
So that's kind of why it doesn't make it into the A category. Why it's a little more above that 3.5 for me is, I mean, the same thing that I was talking about, like in the critique. And the feel. It's just it's versatile. You can do a lot with it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It builds a lot of good baseline flavors, in my opinion. So, I'm a fan. I would. We'll do the party test. If someone gave this to me at a party, I would be stoked.
Absolutely.
I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll drink that.
Absolutely. 100%. I really don't have much to add on that, really. I pretty much agree with you on all fronts there. Pretty gnarly that to the exact number. It doesn't happen too often. We almost every single time get very close to each other in rating. It's very rare that we get the exact same rating.
Yep.
But all your thoughts I echo. I think I just want something else going on, and I agree with you. It's like it's probably just due to the fact that it is a Pilsner, right? Where like they are relatively simple for the most part. There usually isn't a whole lot going on. I think for a Pilsner, this does a great job, which is why it's so high, right?
Yeah.
For us,
most Pilsners I would throw in the good category, and I'm throwing this in the great.
Exactly right. So I think this does a great job. It's a really good beer. Same thing. Fucking throw it into the party test. Someone throws this at me at a party, I would be so happy. Be like, down.
Hell yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. Let us know if you get your hands on this beer, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, and what you added to it. Like, so if you go and pick this beer up at a grocery store, if you're in the Tacoma area, Tacoma boys, good spot to get it at. Maybe throw some lemon in there, watermelon, pumpkin. I don't know. Go crazy.
Down for it all.
And let us know what you threw in there, what you liked.
Yeah.
What you didn't like. I don't know. Maybe you say, hey, your orange idea sounded good. Tried it. Fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys are fucking liars. Sure. Tell us that. Sure.
Maybe.
Could be wrong. Yeah. Just let us know what you like about it, or if you don't like it. And also like this video if you liked it. That'd be cool too. Whatever. Do your thing. Live your life.
But watch Pints on Sundays at 10 a.m. because that is objectively our best series.
So. I think so.
Objectively.
If you come here for the beer, objectively the best series we got.
Best. Goodbye.
Later.